The reason for doing it and kissing goodbye my 1.9 million followers over there is because I hadn't been posting for a long time. I just didn't want to contribute content once it was purchased by its present owner. But just having it there, I was only holding on to it because I, really didn't want someone trying to take over that name and using it for nefarious purposes. I was a little bit worried about that.
The name of Joy Reid on X is what she's referring to. She's peaced out from X, guys. And this makes me thrilled. Goodbye. We won't miss you. Take care. And she is not the only one. I'm going to give you another video. This one, too, is going to bring a little single tear of joy. Watch.
I have loved connecting with all of you on Twitter and then on X for all of these years. But it's time for me to leave the platform. I once believed that it was a place for honest debate and discussion, transparency and free speech. But I now feel it does not serve that purpose. Starting this Friday, November 15th, X is implementing new terms of service, which among other things states that, quote, all disputes be brought exclusively in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas or state courts located in Tarrant County, Texas. Now, as the Washington Post recently reported on X's decision to change the terms, this, quote, ensures that such lawsuits will be heard in courthouses that are a hub for conservatives, which experts say could make it easier for X to shield itself from litigation and punish critics. I think that speaks for itself.
Oh my God. Isn't that great?
He's out. And she's out. And he wants us to believe it's because of the forum selection clause in the new Twitter terms, as opposed to the fact that everyone hates him.
Yes.
And she's only been there, guys, because she didn't want someone to seize her name and misuse that. Okay, sure. I mean, these people, this is a rash. It's a rash of Twitter exits. Jamie Lee Curtis quit. Bette Midler deleted her account. The Guardian, the paper, left X. It's absolutely delightful to see them run.
Well, the hilarious thing is, if you look at the metrics, there's more people who are joining, and the metrics in terms of the number of tweets, the people who are on there keep hitting new record highs. And it's not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Like, no one cares if people leave. If their lesson from wow, looks like we didn't know what the American people are actually concerned about. Are we in an information silo? Let's all leave and create our own. Stay in your bubble.
Super great takeaway from not knowing what people think is oh no, I need my own information silo. This has gotten way out of hand. But
I got to get away from the people who might help me.
Like Joy Reid, to her, she was squatting on her account basically because she was afraid somebody would take it and use it for nefarious purposes. Just as a resident expert, Smug, is there anything that we could do with that name that would pollute the internet more than Joy Reid?
I mean, I would absolutely. I mean, we could start having using her name to send out normal tweets, and people are like, "What's going on? She okay?"
You could throw out a Chief Justice John Roberts. The way to stop discriminating by race is to stop discriminating by race. People would be like, "What? What?" So she got hacked. Here, Mark Andreessen, he posted the following in response to all this: X needs a dramatic exit button. It's so true. To your point, I'm leaving, dramatic exit, here I go, everybody, here I go. It's like the Irish goodbye when you announce you're Irish. I'm Irish goodbying, it's happening, I'm leaving, Irish goodbying. You completely undercut your whole point. They just want attention. And you know what else? They'll be back. Because Joy Reid can't stand to lose her 1.9 million. And Twitter is the best, it's the best news source there is. Go ahead, Duncan.
She can check the amount of followers she has, which tells you everything you need to know. They're just vain people who love attention. They love to be dramatic, just like that woman who made the Instagram post. She's in theater. They're in theater, too. They'll be back because they love a crowd.
But there was one that really did break our heart because it goes to the core of the game that we play on the Ruthless Variety program, King of the Hill. Jennifer Rubin.
Yeah.
That's going to be a real content hit for the Variety program. Yeah, we've been using her stuff for years, and I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Ashbrook said that we should name the King of the Hill trophy after her, just like, in the NFL, the Super Bowl trophy is the Vince Lombardi trophy.
It would be the Rubin.
Yeah.
Fitting tribute.
the only
Well, here's what she said, though. She said she's gonna post work on X, but she's no longer going to communicate on X. And now she's protected her tweets. And this guy at Politico, Adam Wren, posted in response, "You can find my statement on why I'm leaving X, and all my answers to replies about why I have left X, and all replies to replies about why I've left X, as well as all my future posts exclusively on X."
That's pretty good.
RT that now.
Gonna jump on that.
But I'm leaving. I'm gone. You won't have me to kick around anymore. Not just all my content, but not me personally, except occasionally when I have something important to say. And then you won't even be able to reply to me unless I think it's a really good post and I want to open up the replies to see how many clever ones I get. And then, but other than that, I'm done. It's over. I'm off X. How about The Guardian? Like, this is a news source, and it tweets out the U.S. presidential election campaign served only to underline what we've considered for a long time, that X is a toxic media platform and that its owner, Elon Musk, has been able to use its influence to shape political discourse. This is supposed to be a news outlet that can't take news it finds upsetting.
Right.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah,
right.
It's supposed to be a news outlet.
It's the shaping is what they're concerned about, and the fact that they can't do it anymore because you've got people on X where free speech is actually back again. And the thing that they loved about Twitter, its predecessor, was that they would shape it.
Right.
And you just wouldn't see any opinions that they disagree with.
And just compared to 2020, where then ownership of Twitter and the regime that they had in place would ban and block people who posted about Hunter Biden's laptop. They're like, nope, this is disinformation. I got banned for a week for zooming in on a picture that Hunter Biden's from his laptop of him on a bed with hookers. And there was some like stuffed animal on the bed. And I just zoomed in and tweeted the picture of the stuffed animal. And I got banned for a week.
Pervert.
Where it used to be. And they're not, for a news organization, they're not comfortable in an environment where people can freely discuss ideas. That says the problem right there.
One thing that's kind of funny, over the last couple of years, there have been these left-wing alternatives to X that have stood up. And somebody went through them over the last week, and they said, you'll notice every single post is complaining about X.
Oh, no way. I mean, I do believe it. That's, I look at this and I think these people wouldn't last one day living the way right-leaning people live in this country,
right?
Where everything around you is controlled by the other side. The messages are uniformly against your worldview. The messages your kids get at school, the ads you see while riding the bus, the advertisements for the new movies on Netflix, the papers that arrive at your house, the cable news anchors, the debate hosts, the sports arenas, everything is against you. They wouldn't last one day living in our shoes. 4 years of crushing interest rates, runaway inflation, and reckless government spending, and who is paying the price? You are. You might have bills stacking up, debt collectors on your back. You might barely be able to keep food on the table. Done with Debt can be a way out. They have developed new, aggressive strategies designed to get you out of debt permanently, without bankruptcy and without loans. Done with Debt stands between you and your bill collectors. They can go head-to-head with these creditors, getting balances reduced, interest rates slashed, and penalties stopped. They create a plan to end your debt fast and put more cash in your pocket every month. And right now, Done with Debt is accepting new clients, but you need to act fast. Some credit relief programs expire. Before you even make another payment, consider a visit to donewithdebt.com or call 1-888-322-1054 right now. Speak with one of their debt relief strategists for free. Go to donewithdebt.com. That's donewithdebt.com. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.